thank you. I'm good. And you?
Oh man, you know me. I'm hanging out doing the job. You got a big fight coming up this weekend. How has training been coming along for this?
Yes, the training is pretty good. So I did everything what I get, what I have to do, in the preparation. We know a lot about my opponent. I know he's a good, very good, high class striker. So yeah, we work also on the striking game, also on the ground game, on my wrestling. I went also to Poland for a training camp in Stettin in Berserker's team, train with Miho Martela, Tomasz Narkun, and big names KSW stars, and also with UFC fighter Rebetsky. The guys helps me a lot, so I'm really confident in this fight, and yeah, and can't wait.
Now it's a big one. Now it's part of the tournament, but one of the things that stunned me is that both of you guys called each other out. Why did you pick him, and why do you think he picked you?
No, no, look, it is like a little history because I moved up to the middleweight and came back after my PFL losses to Octagon, and then I make my middleweight debut last year February, and win against Hojat Kajavan, and he was like number 5 in ranks then. And I think when I beat the number 5 ranks, that I take this place and I look on the rankings and who is there available maybe to fight, and I see a lot of guys, good guys. And I thought Penas, would be a good matchup because he also didn't had a lose in the Octagon. It's pretty cool to be the first one who bring him the lesson.
Man, it's absolute. Man, I'm excited for it too. This is a really
Yeah.
fun fight, and it's part of the Tipsport Gamechanger tournament. If you win, what are you going to do with all that money? It's a huge amount of money on the
Yeah.
line here.
Yeah, you can do a lot. So the most important is to invest it smart. No buying too much stuff. Like watches or pretty cars or something. It's also good maybe when some rest of the money will stay. Of course, I will enjoy something or for my wife. And yeah, but I have plans. The plans are coming, but with the money, I say it's easier. So it would help me a lot, with the money to get my goals forward.
Yeah, I feel like people our age, we're so boring with money because we need it. So like 300,000 euros, both of us are just like, yeah, maybe a house, maybe my retirement, but like not blowing we need that money too much. We're not wasting it.
Yes, yes, of course. Yeah, you cannot waste it because also when you have no money, how bad it is. So it's not the most money what you can get, and also when you live in Germany, you have to pay taxes. So from these, let's say these 300,000, at least I can have like maybe 150,000. What is mine? This is knowledge what you have to know. Because a lot of guys have this amount of money and they spend, but then like 3 months later, the government comes, they say, "Hey, where's our piece?" And then you have to sell everything, and then don't run like you wish.
Oh yeah, it's part of the game. We always joke like every Dutch kickboxer has to go through at least one like tax evasion scandal in their
Yeah,
career
yeah,
because most of them don't know. No one tells you this stuff, right?
yeah, yeah.
All right, so I did see in the training video, you folks, you've hinted at it that you're like, hey, he's long, he's tall, he's gonna want to
Mhm,
knock me out. Maybe
mhm.
training for a takedown, maybe getting a quick submission because it helps you in the tournament. Am I on the right track here?
Of course, when it will be easy to took him down and to submit like 1 minute, so it would be pretty nice. But I think this guy is not stupid, and he have maybe also a good team. I don't know his team right now. I just his videos, and I saw some faces which I know. So I think they're also pretty well prepared because they know me. And yeah, I have my experience. What maybe will be a little bit kind in this game. Um, yeah, but I'm also prepared. What is when he's only thinking I won't take him down and throw an overhand or something, or I don't know, cross or something, or counter him. It's MMA, you know. You can train a lot. Training is training, and fight is fight. How it happens in the fights, you can never know, you know, because a lot of stuff is with it. You know, how you wake up, how the fight day is going through your mind, and are you ready on this day? You know, because sometimes it's like on this day you feel like today fighting is a little bit hard, but the day before, the day after, it's like today I could fight, you know. Then you think like today I'm really like wow. But sometimes you have to handle it that it is on point, you know. But I think for now I'm physically and condition is on a really good level now, and yeah, I just cutting my weight. It's like some kilos, you know, to drop, and but pretty easy because it's close my door. You know, it's like in Düsseldorf, in my hometown. So this time I have not this stress with I have to travel, I have to pack my stuff together. What I have to no forget this, no forget this. You know, so this is pretty cool. And also after the way in, I know where I can go eat good food. You know where they make. So here I have no too much thinking. I just have to focus to make my weight and then to just enjoy and to go through my mind through the fight, how it will be end, you know.
Man, it's insane fighting in your backyard. Like you can take the metro from your house to the arena, you know, pick up a win, take the metro home again.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. It's really like 50 minutes. But okay, by metro it's like maybe because you have to take bus, then go for the train. So maybe like 25 minutes, you know, because you have to do one time to jump over.
Oh, man, the crowd is going to be electric for you fighting.
Yeah.
This is your home here, man. How do you think that crowd is going to be reacting to you?
You know, a lot of guys will fight, which we are close, you know. So I think it will be for the full fight card a lot of support there. I hope I will hear also for me supporting, but I think so. It will be a lot of friends and families coming to the fight. So yeah, it's good, you know. But you have to understand that the fans are not fighting. You know, it's good energy. They give you good energy. It's important, you know. But at the end, the delivering is by you, you know.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Now, one interesting thing that you said there reminded me of fighters often have off days, and it's terrible to have those days on fight day. Because I remember when I was younger, Rashad Evans talked about it, and he was
Yeah.
saying that during his walkout to fight John Jones, he just had
Mm.
this feeling of like, really, I'm doing this
Yeah.
today? I just don't feel it. It's a weird thing of like, how do you mentally prepare yourself going out there, knowing that that can happen sometimes?
No, it's like, look, I can tell you also the same with my last fight, with my loss against Marek Mazur. I make everything good in the preparation. You know, I was really well prepared. But one thing I had in the beginning of the preparation, I was injured. You know, and the injury, I go to the doctor, I go to the physio, and I talk. How do you think about it? They say, hey, you have to rest a little bit. You know, and my preparation starts like with physiotherapy and rest. You know, so not really rest, but I couldn't like grappling, could wrestling pets. I could do like how do you say? I was like limited, you know. So yeah, and this was like in my mind, like fuck, man, I lose time, I lose time, you know. But then when everything went okay, I say no perfect, but was okay. I could start to train. Then yeah, I go through the preparation was good, you know. I did what I could do, and then also I was like in the locker room. I think so. I don't feel like this. Wow, that I go through hell. You know that I get beating up or something. That a little bit maybe I lost in my mind. You know. Or it's didn't was in my mind that I was like, yeah, this preparation was really good, you know. So most important is the preparation. When you know you got on the preparation, beat up on the trainings and every stuff, and you get up, get back, and the next time every time better and better and better, and every time see it, and like the people also around you say, hey, I feel also other energy from you, then you know. And when you feel all you by yourself, that now also in the fight week I feel it now, yesterday after the training is that I don't know, I go on the treadmill for 30 minutes and I don't breathe without use my mouth just from the nose, and my nose is broken. I cannot breathe really good. So I think like, man, so I'm really in shape. And the only thing is to have the focus, go in and do what you do, and when you have this focus in your mind, I think nothing can break you. And I also watch like some kind motivation videos, and how fighters fight and why they fight, because I think everything is like combined.
Man, that's really interesting. And what about motivation from Sagat from Street Fighter? Do you watch some of his highlights sometime to get your head in the game?
Long time no more, but I see how Octagon did now this picture, it was like a little bit, man. I because this also the spirit, I forgot a little bit that they give me the name. Why they give me the name, so it's cool. Yeah, it's I didn't play a lot, because it's long time ago when I played. So maybe I have to maybe I check later a little bit, what I can find, and do some rounds with Sagat to do my theory practice,
That's right, man. That's right. What other video games did you play growing up? A little bit of Street Fighter, not much, but what else were you playing?
Last time now I play because I bought it like UFC 5,
Nice.
Yeah, it's cool, because the animations is good, and I try out because it was like a tryout version on the PlayStation, this boxing underground or something.
Oh, okay,
Like
yeah.
with all star boxers, like with Tyson Fury, with Usyk, and it was also new boxing because I know Fight Night from before when I played PlayStation 1 and 2. So it was Fight Night rounds, with Roy Jones Jr. and really nice fighters. So this was my time, and this new game was similar, and they also put the old guys back into it. So Muhammad Ali was there, Roy Jones Jr. So it's like cool vibe, like to play around, to look how it feel on video games, like when you watch.
Man, the Fight Night games were so good. Like that's why like this Undisputed game that just came out is just trying to emulate how good the Fight Night games were. But like I lost hours and hours and hours. And do you remember that in the game, I think to become the greatest of all time, you had to be undefeated. And I remember every time that I lost, I just turned off.
Repeat. Of course.
Oh, those were the days. But yeah, okay. So you are fighting this weekend, competing in the tournament. Last word here goes to you, sir. Thank who you need to thank, shout out who you need to shout out, all that good stuff.
Yeah, I just thank everybody who supported me, also my sponsors. Shout out to them that they helped me, to my team, also to my main gym, MFA gym, to my grappling coach, Taifulu Talivre, for Amin Islami. Also, big shout out for Poland's Berserkers team, where I could do part of my training camp. And I hope they support me here in Düsseldorf. All guys, say hello to everybody, and hope you enjoy the show on Saturday night.
Links for everything will be down below. Best of luck in the match, and thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you, man.
Make sure to subscribe to the LowKick MMA YouTube channel for all the latest news, event previews, and interviews with some of the biggest stars in MMA.